What's going on? I've got a cookie. Another review. Clash discs. I've been meaning to get to these for a while, just been sitting in my truck in a box, and I'm finally picking some. I'm just doing 2 reviews today, so trying to give myself a good effort at these 2 reviews, because I've tried to review them in the past and they keep on just not getting recorded, so I'm doing it now. Once again, don't know the flight numbers. They are right here, but this is a Overstable Fairway, I'm pretty sure. This is one of the prototypes, so they don't have the flight numbers on them. But feels really good in hand. There you go. Once again, a rounded nose. Very soft like profiles in these discs that I've found so far. I've not held a lot of Clash discs, but I've held the Mint, the Cookie, the Soda, and maybe a couple others. I can't remember, but all of them just have this really smooth like profile to them. So feel good in hand to me. But let's give it a throw or 2. Okay, well, we're starting this review out here on hole 9's tee, and I'm going Hyzer. I know this one's stable, so I'm gonna give it a decent throw. Nothing too crazy, but I'm gonna give it a good throw. Throw a big Hyzer out with it. Yep. Predictable. Doesn't feel like insanely beefy, but it feels beefy enough to be workable, but still reliable. So it's a good feel, and I have to say, it's probably the most unique feeling rim profile wise in hand to me than most or any other Overstable fairway I've thrown. It almost feels slower because of that rounded edge. All right, we got the cookie here. I am gonna throw this one flat. There's a headwind. I'm gonna throw it flat and give it a decent throw. I know it's stable enough to handle it, so. That's pretty nice. Handles the headwind good, but still fights out. That's pretty nice. Good smooth feeling flyer. I'm gonna forehand it on this one. A little bit of a headwind. I might not even go like full big run up or anything. I might just try to do a little flexor here. Just a little shuffle up maybe. Comfortable forehand, not the most overstable thing you're gonna see, but it is good enough to be able to hold that forehand line. It doesn't take a lot of power, especially with that little bit of headwind coming. The only thing about this plastic, it has a slight slick feel to it, where it makes it kind of hard to get a good grip on it like I like. I'm gonna go Annie. I'm gonna have to wipe this to see if it helps. I'm gonna try to get a good committed Annie on this nose down. See what kind of flight we get. Oh yeah. I mean, jammed the tree, but that was exactly what I was looking to see if we could achieve, would be a flight that almost holds the Annie the whole time. So I had to force it over, but it was gonna hold that. I mean, it might have fought out at the end, but that's a very workable Overstable. It's like stable to overstable. It's not just overstable. So it's a workable one, but it's still reliable. So I like that stability of fairways. I do enjoy that kind of fairway. Hyzer flip fairways and then that kind of overstable. I don't use crazy beefy very often. Okay, so cookie now. I'm gonna go low shot, low Hyzer underneath these branches. See how it reacts to a lower shot. Oh, go in. That's nice. That's usable. That disc has a lot of versatility to it. I do like that about that disc right there. The cookie is very versatile in the types of lines right there, because like that acted like a pretty overstable disc right there. I didn't throw it crazy hard, but it had a lot of bite to it. It's pretty nice. We're gonna give this a good little throw, see if we can get any more distance than we have before. I think I'm gonna give it some good ante. Oh, I hit my booby. No ante, hit me in the chest. There you go, I did my best. I put a cookie right here. How good am I with editing? Can I put a cookie right here? So the cookie from Clash. Once again, I gotta mention that the feel in hand I really like. It's got a smooth profile, rounded edges, so it feels comfortable in hand to me. No flashing or anything like that, so very comfortable. Plastic feels like K1. Like I said earlier, I was feeling a little bit of slickness on it. Right now it's all gone and it feels really tacky. I don't know if that could have just been from sitting in my car or something and getting dust or something on it, but this is a very workable, versatile disc. This could be like somebody's entry into overstable-ish molds and getting that beefy finish without it being too much. And for a little bit higher arm speeds or people with more power, this is going to be something you can work really well. Like I was able to throw it on a good ante and get it to drift to the right. You can get it to go straight. You can get it to Hyzer. So I mean, it's a very versatile disc. I think this is a good one for anybody. Maybe not everybody would like this rim. I don't know. It's very round, but it feels good in my hand. So we're going to leave this review with one last throw, and it is going to be a forehand. I threw one earlier, but we're going to throw another just to make sure you get everything you want out of it. I will say it does feel pretty good in hand for a forehand. Sits really nice. I'll let that car go by just in case. You never know. Bad forehands and throws do happen. But that is not a bad one. It's very smooth. Doesn't take a ton of power to achieve that, but it feels like it would hold up to even more power. So it gets a thumbs up in my book. Make sure you're subscribed. Leave me a like, leave me a comment. Let me know what you want to see next. That's all we got. Till next time, peace.